Morning all, from a very wet Republic of Ireland, but fear not, I'm riding out of the Republic this morning because yes, I'm heading back to my roots. I'm heading back to Northumberland, where I'm going to be riding the Northumberland 250 over the next few days. A little bit of a journey ahead of me before I get to Northumberland. I'm leaving the Republic of Ireland now, heading up to Northern Ireland, where I'm getting the ferry from Belfast over to Scotland, Ken Ryan, where I'm meeting a chap called Trev. I've introduced him on the channel a couple of times. Trev was actually the first ever subscriber to this YouTube channel after my family. And since then, 4 years ago, since I set this YouTube channel up, Trev and I have become mates, and we've done a few little trips together. It was originally supposed to be happening with Andy, the Missenden flyer. The storyline was going to be two old boys on two old GSs. We were originally going to be taking our old GSs, and but however, Andy, the poor sod, has had ongoing shoulder problems, as he's told you many times on his YouTube channel. And so he had to back out of this trip a few weeks ago because, as he's said publicly, he can't be on a bike at the moment for any longer than an hour. So this trip really wasn't going to be ideal for him. Anyway, we shall ride again, Andy, but every cloud and a silver lining and all that. The same day Andy and I spoke, when he realised that he couldn't do this trip, literally within a few hours I got a message from Trev saying, "Hi Dave, any trips coming up?" I said, yeah, funny you should mention that. So Trev very kindly stepped into the helm, and I can very much keep the same storyline because we are two old boys still on two GSs. Fancy that. Trev will kill me for saying that. Anyway, bit of a journey, like I say, ahead of me until I get there, so I shall fill you in en route, but until then, sit back and enjoy the scenery.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live.
Well, the ferry's in anyway. Hopefully it's on time. Morning! Sure.
Where's the reference there?
130.
Yeah.
Belfast to Tenerife.
I will.
And the lane 3 for Bravo.
No big spike here.
Very friendly chap. Another biker down there. It turns out this other motorcyclist in front of me here, who I've just been having a wonderful chat with, he's a fellow Geordie. Everywhere you go there's a Geordie. So mad into his bikes, mad into his fishing, so we've a lot in common. I dare say we'll be sharing a cup of coffee on this trip as well. Oh god, it's dark in here. I've got my ND filter on, so I might actually cut the camera here, folks.
My face, all that ever was is a race. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow.
Well, that was a very pleasant crossing on the super fast ferry, and also super smooth as well. So that just took over, well, literally just over 2 hours, I think about 2 hours 15, but as smooth as anything. Now I think I need to be in the left hand lane because I am going to go around to the ferry terminal, which is presumably where Trev will meet me. We didn't actually organise where we would meet each other. He said he would just be here. I'll swing a little left here. That's definitely Trev. Give us a hug. I'll just make sure I've got my side stand on first. How you doing, pal? Great to see you. I'll follow you, so.
Yeah, we're going up the turning left at the roundabout.
You might want to keep your camera on.
Yeah.
Because there's some good shots on the coastal road.
Even with the rain. Even with the rain.
Yeah.
Come here. I just realised I haven't even got your bloody air code for your house. So don't lose me. That was some bit of planning. I've spent 2 weeks planning the trip and I forgot to get your air code. Or your postcode as you call it. So now is probably a good time to tell you. But the reason Trev has met me here is because we're staying in Trev's house tonight, which is extremely kind of him. He lives slightly north from here, just south of Glasgow. So we're going up there to meet his lady half, who I've heard all about. I'm really looking forward to meeting her. And so we're spending the night at Trev's. And then tomorrow morning we're heading cross country, which is a lovely route in itself, from Trev's place just south of Glasgow over to join the Northumberland 250. So so far so good. If only we could get rid of this rain, a job would be a good one. Trev, is it a thing in Scotland, you know, when you ride past another rider? In Ireland we always stick a leg out or a wave or a nod of the head. Did it do that in Scotland?
Yeah.
Because that rider we just passed there, I gave him a wave and he didn't do anything, and I thought, oh, maybe it's just an Irish thing.
He nodded at me.
Say that again?
He nodded at me.
Ah, right, okay. Didn't want to nod twice then, bastard. So good morning. Another rainy day, I'm afraid, but hopefully it'll clear up as we head to Northumberland today. Obviously I made it to Trev's last night, had a fantastic night in Trev's house and met his lovely woman Airll, who then cooked us incredible dinner. So I'm a happy camper already, and I'm not even in Northumberland. And if that's not enough, we're starting the day with the Greggs, which is the only way you can start a day when you're in the UK. Oh, I miss these days. So I won't be doing much filming on the way over there because I'm going to save the battery power and also save the camera equipment from the rain. So as soon as we're approaching Jedburgh, which is where we're joining the Northumberland 250, I'll switch the cameras on and you'll be a huge part of it. Until then. Okay, shall we do it?
Yeah.
Right, come on then. I feel as though we've taken on a mammoth task already before we've even set off. I think it's just back down the way we came up to join the A68 again. That would seem the sensible option. Well, hello and goodbye Jedburgh. We'll be back to Jedburgh on Thursday, so in 2 days' time, which is where we'll finish the route. Did you know, Trev, Mary Queen of Scots lived here?
Yeah, she told me actually. She wasn't that impressed with the accommodation.
Yeah, well, same vintage as you. I'd say you were good friends with her, were you?
So, yeah, I kind of gathered it was Nicola Sturgeon.
She actually lived up there. She lived up there, Queen Street. Funny that, isn't it?
Oh. So.
And another little fact about Jedburgh, actually, is back in the 12th century, King David I gave a lot of the land away. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. So King David II, i.e. me, has come back to reclaim it. If I'm not mistaken, now I remember this in school, if I'm not mistaken, he gave it away to the French.
What?
Yeah. So look for any sort of signs of French rule or a throwback to when the French had this land.
So if I see anything like Croissant Street or
yeah,
whatever, we'll
or,
know that.
or Baguette Road.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know where we're going, alright? What a fantastic way to start a little trip. When the guy in front says, now I don't know where we're going. But I do know that we'll have to do it stage by stage, so I think we'll go down to the first little point. It wasn't Falstone, it was something else we discussed over lunch. Anyway, it's in the sat-nav. So we've 21 minutes to go to that point, and then we turn inland towards Kielder Forest.
Right.
Nothing can go wrong. Oh Jesus, look at that. You see, you shouldn't ever say nothing can go wrong. Did you bring your swimming shorts?
Oh.
Jesus.
Well.
I've got to keep remembering to wipe the camera lens here. Is your camera running, Trev?
No, not yet.
Alright.
I bought it as a fashion accessory.
Oh, the bloody rain. I used to come fishing up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In a place called Hawick, spelled Hawick. Do you know it?
Oh, Hoyk, yeah.
Yeah. There was an amazing trout fishery there. I don't know if it's still there, but God, it was amazing back in the day. Jeepers, that could catch you out. Especially when your visor is misting up.
Certainly could.
Great roads. Are you still there, Trev?
Yes, I'm behind you.
Oh, thank God for that. I just come through all of those twisties and then didn't see you behind me anymore.
If I've got a red light flashing in the corner, does that mean it's working? Yeah, right, okay. I'm switched on then. It's no longer an accessory. That first right-hander was rather sharp.
Did you go over on the other side?
No.
Oh look, there's a signpost for Hawick. I was just saying that's the where I used to go fishing.
Yeah, Hawick, yeah. Been to Hawick.
Let's pull in here just for a photograph, because I think this is the Scottish-English border. It certainly is. I always used to find this fascinating as a kid. Especially when my dad would park his car halfway across the England stone here and then Scotland on the other side. And so half the car was in England, half of it was in Scotland. There we go. Oh, we've got to get a photograph here, Trev. Our first photo. No. I know it's not the day to be stopping for photographs, but listen, you got to make the effort. You must think we're mad doing this then on our bikes.
I'll remember myself. I wish I was on my bike instead of in this.
Good luck. Cheers. I'll follow you for a bit just to show that I'm with somebody and that I'm not just playing somebody's voice on my intercom. just to pretend I have friends.
This big black cloud is coming down.
My phone's starting to play up a bit as well. I think it's got some wet in it.
Yeah.
It's asking me to choose a vehicle icon now. So we've got 4.6 miles to go to Bareness Village, where we're turning right slightly south of that. And we'll be going cross country to Kielder.
Right.
I'll keep you right anyway. I'm delighted you're in front of me because I cannot see anything beyond you. So I'm just following two little red lights on your tail lights there. So we are turning right somewhere down here. Shall I take over? I'm going ahead of you there now. We'll find. Well, actually, we're turning right, so we'll stop as soon as we turn right, and I'll do the same.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. There's parking here in 1 mile. But I suspect we're turning right before then.
There's no way to retrieve what I've sold. There's a winding road ahead of me. I can't figure out where it goes, but if I try, I can make it home. And if I stand by what I know is real and not
Here we go, Trev. Sorry about the. Oh, you're far enough back from me. So this is the Forest Drive. We'll just stop here. It does say Forest Drive closed. I think there are two roads through Kielder here. So there's the sort of off-road sort of track. It's like a gravelly track, or there's like a normal road which runs down the side of the reservoir. I've just seen the sign there which said Forest Drive closed. So we'll take the normal road.
And if I stand by what I know is real, not wander off on some my way, I should be fine. I'll be home to stay.
My God, what are we doing? The river down at the bottom there has burst its banks. That's the North Tyne. Now, for those of you sitting watching at home, just use your imagination for the rest of today. what it could look like with no rain. I mean, seriously, it would be spectacular.
Is this the gravel path?
No.
Oh no, you said that's closed, didn't you?
Yeah. So this is, I don't even know if this is, well, clearly it's a forest drive. This takes us to the top of Kielder Reservoir. So I'm actually following the GPX file. I can see our little dot on the file. It's moving in the right direction.
It's more than mine is.
Yeah. We're heading the right way. Oh my God, look at how quick the river's flowing here, Trev.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, it's actually surrounded the base of all the trees there, look.
Yeah.
Oh God almighty. So I doubt that this rain has only started today. I'd say this has been going for a few days. So we are on the Kielder Forest Drive because I can see the signpost. Now it says Forest Drive closed.
Oh.
Shall we Kielder Castle, 12 miles. 12 miles of gravel in the piss and rain. What do you reckon?
No.
No?
They've closed it for a reason.
It's probably flooded.
Yeah. I would. They wouldn't have put that up if it was passable.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
All right.
We don't have off-road tyres, so.
Yeah, it's a bit stupid, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, on a dry day, I'd say let's go for it. But we're carrying a lot of luggage as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll follow the sensible person, because if I was here by myself, I know which way I'd be going. So I think we'll go back out onto the road, Trev.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is crazy, these conditions here, so... Well, there you go, folks. If you're coming down this way, let us know what the forest drive was like, because we won't be finding out today. Okay, folks, so clearly we've had to turn around from the forest drive because it's closed. And as Trev said, I mean, it's designed for four-wheel vehicles, so if it's closed for that, then there could be trees down or flooding or whatever. So, in fact, Trev's just had another good idea. I think we're going to call it a day, aren't we, Trev?
Yeah.
We'll go and have an early night, warm up, dry out, and even if we backtrack tomorrow, I think we pretty much start again tomorrow, because this is just ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you bring your togs? I think there's a sauna at this place and a jacuzzi. What are you laughing at? You'll have to go in naked then.
Oh Jesus! I'll scare every fucker.
Have you got it yet?
No, I can't.
Well, follow me. It's Slaley Hall Hotel. It's 55 minutes from here.
Right, okay.
We'll take it handy anyway. So, yeah, good call. Let's just get out of this for the day. We've been battered since 9 o'clock this morning. I've never seen roads as wet. I mean, they are dangerous riding conditions, in fairness. Especially when your pin lock insert is steaming up.
Yeah.
I think we're near Otterburn now, are we? This is where the Military of Defence have their shooting ranges, the firing ranges.
Yeah.
I'd say watch out for cops down here. West Woodburn. I used to live not too far from here. It's very pretty. That Northumberland sandstone again, you see.
Yeah.
I do love the colour of it. Just watch that wind there, Trev.
Yeah, the tree's bending.
Yeah, it nearly blew me into the pavement there. There'll be no 360 camera out today doing all the fancy shots.
No.
Save that for tomorrow.
I'm going to have to think about getting petrol in the morning. Unless we see, if we see one.
I thought you only had to fill your GSA up once a year. No, we're very close by to a petrol station tomorrow, near Corbridge.
Right. Okay.
So.
And I've got 3 bars, so.
I mean, if you want, if we pass one on the way to the hotel now, it'd be worth doing now.
Yeah.
If you can be asked. As soon as you said, let's get to the hotel, I think my whole system just shut down, because I thought, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's just get to the hotel. I want to do nothing else now.
Well, it makes sense, because we're getting cold, and when you're wet and cold, and I mean, it's not a survival course.
Yeah, that's right. But I have to make 2 videos, Trev.
That's alright, we'll get them done tomorrow.
A bit different from when we did the Causeway Coastal route last year in Northern Ireland.
Yeah, definitely.
For those of you who haven't seen those videos, go and have a look at them. Trev came over and we rode the Antrim coastline for 3 or 4 days. Turned out it was the hottest 3 or 4 days of the year in Ireland, and that was back in March, and it was never as hot again for the rest of the year. It was unbelievable. I was rather hoping we had some sort of magic charm which followed us around on 2 motorbikes, so I was hoping for the same on this trip. Not so. It's like being on a roller coaster. So if you can see my mouse pointer here just south of Glasgow, that's where Trev lives. So we travelled this morning over towards Edinburgh on fabulous roads, even though it was a bit treacherous, down to join Jedburgh on the Northumberland 250. Then we headed down to where we thought we were going to be riding through Kielder Forest here. The great thing about the Northumberland 250 is that there is no start or finish, so you can hop on at any stage. However, we did divert down to here late this afternoon to where we are now residing for the night in Slaley Hall. So this is the entrance to Slaley Hall. I've just stopped to make sure Trev is able to see me, because we're just driven through some horrendous flooding there. Here he is. Very good. Okay, Trev?
Yeah.
Watch there be a sign saying no bikers. This used to be a very posh hotel. It opened back in the early 90s, and anybody who was anybody stayed here when they were visiting the northeast.
Yeah.
All the musicians as well used to come and stay out here. And a huge golf course as well. Very famous golfing tournaments here. I think it was built for that, for the golf.
That time they repaired the road.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. On that last big puddle, we came over the brow of the hill and went through there. Just before we turned into here. The water actually went up the cuff of my gloves.
Oh, Jesus.
So my hands are absolutely drenched now.
Well, the one before that,
Yeah,
I went through a little bit too quick.
yeah.
And the water went right up the inside of my bloody trousers and down both my boots.
Oh, God. It says hotel reception straight on. Looks like we could do a bit of off-roading here. I think we'll get as close to the hotel as possible to drop the stuff off.
Yeah.
And then ask if they've any sort of secure parking for the bikes. I dare say we could park out the front, do you know? We don't take up much space, do we? Alright, let's just stick them under cover here whilst we drop the stuff off. Are you okay behind me there?
Yeah.
Just in case a car wants to. Okay, very good. Well, this looks nice. Oh gosh, thank God we're here. So here we are in the rooms. Trev's in the room next door to me. I thought I was bone dry, I might have mentioned that. Turns out I'm not. I'm absolutely drenched. The water got in everywhere just on the last few hills, the peaks and the troughs just coming over the brow of the hills towards this hotel. I could feel the water going inside me gloves, inside me boots, everything. I can't remember the last time I've ridden in weather as bad as that. Anyway, it was a good call by Trev. I'm delighted we're actually here now. We can sit and relax for the night and restart the route tomorrow. So By the time I make these videos, it might not exactly be the Northumberland 250. It might be like the Northumberland 185 or something, because there's a there's a lot we had to miss out this afternoon because of the weather. But hey ho, we shall endeavour to make up for it tomorrow. We're going to get showered, refreshed at the bar, a little bite of dinner and an early night, and then yeah, just pray for the best tomorrow. See you then.